Before decluttering my closet and finding my style, I didn't really plan my purchases all that much. I just went into the store, and if I saw something that I liked, boom, I bought it. Simple as that. But unfortunately, this approach rarely works, even though it's the one that most people use. So today I want to talk about wardrobe wish lists and everything you need to know about them. What are the benefits, how to create an amazing wish list that will give you great results, and the best part, 4 amazing wish list questions that will help you change how you shop for clothes forever. The first reason why you should try a wish list if you haven't already is that you will add more amazing pieces to your wardrobe. Because in life, if you want to start a business, you're not just gonna say, okay, I'm starting a business and I'm gonna wing it and see how it goes. If you do that, you're not gonna achieve your goals, you're not gonna be successful. And it's the same with our closet and our purchases. So you really want to have a wardrobe wish list, and you really want to identify amazing pieces that will really help you elevate your style and also improve the versatility of your closet. So by having a wish list, you achieve all of that. The second reason why I love to have a wardrobe wish list is more of a mental one, and it's that you will have more clarity and peace of mind. Because if style is important to you and you want to build on it, but you feel kind of lost or confused, or you know that you need to update a lot of pieces in your wardrobe, but you have no plan, then you're very often gonna feel stressed. If you have those moments when you open the closet and you try a bunch of things on, and you're then just stressed and you feel like, oh, I'm never gonna get there. If you have a wish list that you planned at the beginning of the year, those moments won't stress you as much, because even though you're not where you want to be at that moment, you still know, if I follow this plan, I'm gonna get there sooner or later. Third amazing reason why I love a wish list is that it will help you budget for your wardrobe. Because if you take the time at the beginning of the year and you roughly, plan how many pieces you want to add to your wardrobe, and then you roughly have the budget that you want to spend, you can very easily divide it per piece. Obviously, considering what you're getting, shoes should be more than just a t-shirt, all of that. But this will really open your eyes on how much money you have to spend. Maybe you can even upgrade some pieces and, buy them a little bit more high quality, because you're not gonna buy that many pieces. So this is absolutely life-changing, and I just love it for that reason. You're gonna be much smarter, and also a lot of the money stresses will be gone. Now, the fourth reason is pretty obvious one, but it's very important, and that's why I want to mention it as well. And that is that a wish list will stop you from impulse purchases. Because as soon as you write a wish list, anything that it's not on there, you're gonna have to inspect it and question it so much harder. It's gonna be like interrogation for that piece that it's not on your list. You're gonna, do I really need it? Should I get it? Should I not? You're really gonna have to think harder before getting it, and that will save you so much money. Plus, once you have a wish list, you can also be much better in terms of the shopping in the store. If you don't have a handbag on your wish list, you don't have to even go into the handbag section. You don't have to browse, and that will make it less likely for you to find something and feel like, oh my God, this is amazing, I need it. So the same goes with colors or styles or all of that. You're not even gonna browse that section, and it's gonna make life so much easier. And also, this brings me to the fifth reason why you should have a wish list, and that is that you will save time. Like I said before, if you don't browse as much, if you're very focused, and you can save so much time. It's incredible. Now when I'm in the store, I just go to the person and I ask what I'm looking for, or if I know the sections of the store, I just go and browse those particular sections. And also, when you're online, obviously, instead of just browsing everything, just go in and type the exact item that you're looking for, and then you can browse that section. So now that I convinced you that you should really try a wish list, let me tell you how to do it properly. Now, the first point that I want to mention is that you don't really have to worry about keeping it super minimal. Now, you don't want it too big, because that is going to be, again, confusing, but you also don't want to have it super minimal, almost like a decluttered list. You want to have something in the middle, because chances are that you're going to have some items on your list you're not going to find very quickly. I had a lace white top on my wish list for 2-3 years or even more before I found the one that I loved. So that's one thing that can happen. And the second thing that can happen is that you can write something down that it's like a great idea in theory, but once you go into the stores and then you try to item on, you're not in love with it. This happened for me with the leather jacket. I tried, I think, 25 leather jackets over a course of a month or two before kind of realizing, no, this is not the style for me, and I just deleted it off the list. So that's why you don't have to worry about keeping it super, super minimal. Now, the second tip is to have your wish list somewhere close to you. So you can write it on a piece of paper and keep it in your wallet when you're shopping so you can quickly reach it. Or I personally have a wish list on my phone because, again, I always have my phone with me, so I can always check the wish list when I'm in the store to really double check what I'm looking for. Plus, you can also share the wish list with people that you go shopping with, so they can also help you shop for those items that you're looking for. Now, the third thing that I want to mention is that you don't have to get everything on the list. This is not like a really strict list and you have to get everything or else. Nothing like that. This is just a guide. So you don't want to put pressure on yourself. It's not like if you don't get everything on the list, you're not gonna grow style-wise or all of that. You don't want to stress yourself. And also, if you go to the other side, the fourth point is that if you see something that it's not on the wish list, obviously you can still get it. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're really honest with yourself. I'm soon gonna share the 4 questions that I was talking about in the beginning, and you can use them as well when you see an item in the store and you're not sure about it because it's not on your list. You can use these questions to really determine if it would be a great fit for your closet or not. Also, the 5th tip that I would say that it's important when you're writing a wish list is that you want to be detailed. You don't just want to write like a white skirt, but you want to write also what I would say are the deal breakers alongside with it. So for me, let's say white skirt, I would say I really want to have it high-waisted. If it's mid-rise or rise, I don't buy it. If I want to have like loops for the belt, and that is really important to me, I write it as well. Or no hardware, no noticeable hardware, anything like that. Every deal breaker that you have, you also want to write alongside that item so you can really be a much better shopper. And you don't get, caught in the moment and feel like, yes, this is almost like the item that I was looking for. We don't want that. When we're writing a wish list, we really want to get the items that we identified as, a great pieces for our wardrobe. But if sometimes you don't have that many details, then it's okay to just write a white jacket. If that's all that you have right now and that's your inspiration and idea, that's fine as well. But if you have deal breakers, please write them down. They will help you. And now the last thing before we go into the questions is that you should really update your wish list as you go through the year. If you buy something, obviously you cross it off. If you have a new idea, you can write it down. If you tried a few pieces and you feel like, no, that's not for me, you can delete it. So you always want to kind of update your wish list. This is just your shopping companion, shopping best friend, and you just want to update it as you go to really keep it more current and more helpful. And now the most important part, the questions we need to ask when we're writing a wish list, because if we don't have the right questions, we're not gonna identify the right pieces for our closet. So these 4 questions are all that you need when you're writing a wish list, and they're really gonna transform everything. The first question you want to ask is, do I have anything in my wardrobe that I wear so much that I wanna have another variation? So this question is really amazing because it's gonna help you identify something that you already enjoy wearing, love wearing, but you just feel maybe the variety is not there. Maybe you just have 1 or 2 pieces like that and you want to have another option. I have my example right here. So these are kind of my high-waisted faux leather pants, and they're kind of more fleecy inside, really warm, and this is the only item that I have like this, that it's kind of skinny, that goes into the boots, that it's high-waisted and also warm. So because I wear it so much, I know that this year I'm gonna look for maybe jeans that are high-waisted and also skinny, or maybe I'm gonna look for leather variation in maybe a lighter color, maybe cream, white, something like that. Now the second question is, do I have any items in my closet that I like and I enjoy wearing, but I also dislike at the same time? Now, if you decluttered your closet, you probably wear most of your items, and even if you didn't declutter your closet, you still have pieces that you kind of enjoy wearing, but at the same time there are a few things that kind of bug you a little bit. So this is the perfect time to really identify those pieces, and you want to also identify what are the pluses of that item, why you like it, and also what are the minuses and why you dislike it. Now I have my example right here, and it's this pink Cleo skirt that I do enjoy wearing, but I have a few problems with it. Now, what I love about it is that it's a lighter color, that's a plus, but a minus is that this color is not neutral. So because it's pink, my scarves don't go with it, my tops don't really go with it. So it's very hard to combine it. So what I want to get is something maybe in a white, cream, tan, and then what's a plus also is that it's high-waisted and that it's a mini skirt. I really enjoy the shape, but the minus is the material because it's wool, so I can just wear it in the winter months or when it's cold outside. And I really want to have skirts that I can wear throughout the year because the bottoms, you know, my bottom section is not that big, so I really want to have it versatile. The third amazing question to ask is, do I have any gaps in my closet? But this is not, you know, you opening a closet and going in and thinking, what can I add? And finding for gaps, looking for gaps. No, this approach doesn't really work. I'm talking about more if in the previous year you ever thought about like, it would be really great to have this item right now. If you opened your closet, put an outfit together and you thought, I would really love to have a white skirt right now. And you thought it once and 5 times and 10 times and 15 times. This is a great sign that maybe you have a gap in your closet. So if you can go back in time the previous year and think about those instances when you thought about certain items like that, this is also a great time to write them down on your wish list. And now the fourth question is my favorite one because it's not just about practicality as the first 3 are, but it's also about having fun and experimenting. So the question is, do I have any new styles that I want to try? Obviously, when you're identifying those styles, you have to think about your lifestyle and your body type and, you know, your budget, all of that. But if you have some things that kind of, you know, you identify they would be a great match for you and they're going to help you elevate your style, you also want to write them down. How I personally identify those pieces is if I have something in my wardrobe that I already wear a lot, then maybe I look for a different variation of it. So to kind of elevate my style and have some more fun. So for example, what I love wearing are high-waisted shorts. So this is one of my favorite pairs. I love it so much. And I just wear it all the time. So I have high-waisted skirts and shorts and I love them. But when it comes to my jeans, I have my skinny jeans, but they're all mid-rise. I have no skinny jeans with a higher waist, so I thought that this year, why not combine the two things that I love? Skinny jeans that I can wear inside of my boots, you know, with the higher waist that I also enjoy, and I just find that it's sometimes a little bit more flattering. It depends on the waist, but you know, this is an example how I identify those new pieces. And even if you have something that is just really out there, really different to your closet, it doesn't matter, because if you write something on the list and you're in the store and then you see, it's not a great style for me, for my body, you can just delete it off your list. Simple as that. Now you can see how these questions are absolutely life-changing, and if you want to improve your shopping game even more and stop buying clothes you don't wear or need, then watch this video next. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out, and I will see you next time.